We are literally moments away from the little man being born.
You say that. We've been moments away for about 5 weeks.
We're doing our very best not to get too excited. He's how many days overdue?
8
days overdue. Tara's starting to feel particularly uncomfortable. Any day now, any day now. Come on, little man.
Come on, buddy. Come and play.
Good morning, Crusoe. The day that you're born, this is the street that your mum and I live on. I'm on my way to a hardware shop called Juicens to pick up some grout and some tile cement so that I can put some terracotta tiles on the floor this morning. And then we're off to the hospital around about 12 o'clock to try and get you induced because you're now 2 weeks and 2 days overdue. Can't wait to see you later. See that chair there, Crusoe? That's there because your mum likes to sit on a balloon. Hey,
Dad wants to pop it.
I do. I can't wait to pop it.
Not yet.
Still waiting.
Wait.
How long until we go to the hospital?
4 hours.
4 hours. Plenty of time to lay some terracotta tiles.
Indeed.
There is the terracotta floor. It's going down very nicely. And your mum, rather than going upstairs, lying down and getting some rest before you pop out today, is painting our cupboard under the stairs. All right, Crusoe. Well, it is around about 10:30 and we've got to be at the hospital to have you induced at 12 o'clock. That's the floor. That's what I managed to get down. What do you think? It went down pretty quickly with a lot of help from your mum, hoovering the tiles and handing them across to me. Those terracottas can be quite tricky. Jack doors outside. So, tiles down, first coat of primer on the wardrobes. We're looking good. How are you feeling?
I think it's time we go.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh,
Go and have a shower.
Okay.
You
Why?
dirty beast. Look at the state of that. Go on then.
I can't wait.
Go and get clean and let's go have a baby. What are you doing then?
I'm going to get this gone because it is annoying. How do I get rid of it? Do I just stab it?
No, take the plug out.
How do I take the plug out?
Just pull it out.
Yes!
Oh dear. How does that feel, love?
Awesome.
Bye bye, ball. Thank you for everything. Next up, just get rid of this bye bye ball.
yeah, that's true. Two gone in a day. What's the emotion that's most in your head at the moment?
Nervous.
Just nervous. Really? I'm pretty excited.
Excited's not far behind.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Come on then.
Come on then. Crusoe, the day has come when you are going to be born. It's your birthday. So, Tara and I were thinking on the way to the hospital, which we didn't really want to go and do. We really wanted to stay at home and have you at home, but we got to go to the hospital because you're around about 600 weeks late. We thought it'd be fun to make sure that we could remember what's going on in the world today as we speak. So, of course, we're in the COVID world at the moment, but we're coming to the end of the COVID world. 20 million people in the United Kingdom have been vaccinated, which is amongst the very best in the world. I think only Israel and Dubai are better than us at the moment, so that's something to be very proud of. You are British after all. The States are there as well, but the European Union isn't doing so well, and they don't like our Oxford vaccine. They've decided they don't want to have it, so, or kind of decided that.
I have an aside. Your dad is of the age where he fits into the next vaccine bracket.
That's so true.
Mum's still got a way to go.
Yeah, and your granddad and your grandma on the English side have both been vaccinated. Your Zimbabwean side family, they're still waiting.
So the thing about being born in the roaring 20s is that
21s.
Well, it's still the 20s, the 2020s.
That's right, yeah. Okay.
Is that we are still in a COVID world where the world is trying to battle this pandemic. So what that means is that your dad can't come into the hospital with me.
Nope.
Nope. Until you are really on your way. So I got to do a bit of this by myself.
I've got to sit in the car park waiting for you to arrive. So
no, you're coming in at the end when it gets hectic.
When it gets hectic, okay. So get hectic properly soon, Crusoe, if you can do that.
Dad also has to wear a mask on his face the whole way through.
That's true.
I don't. And we have to have a COVID test when we get there.
What, me too?
Yep. They stick an earbud up our nose and they swivel it around 10 times, and it feels like they're trying to poke your brains out with something hot.
Where was the last time? Where was the last place we had a COVID test?
Yesterday at the hospital.
Really? Mine was in Greece.
Yeah, lucky you. No, it wasn't. It was in Zimbabwe.
No, it was in Zimbabwe.
Seeing your granny and grandpa.
In other news, Lady Gaga's dogs were found safely this morning after an armed robbery.
What a relief that is.
In the science section of the news today are two pretty cool things. First of all, as you will one day know, Mum and Dad got married in Antarctica. And in Antarctica yesterday, a huge iceberg the size of Greater London broke off the Antarctic shelf. It's just floating around. And in other news, the National Trust is planting blossom trees all around the UK and cities. So when you're big, I imagine the cities will look quite pretty.
What a great idea that is.
Isn't it nice?
The world needs way more trees.
Especially ones that make flowers. We are nearly at the hospital, and so this marks probably the last 10 minutes that your dad and I will be in a car by ourselves for a very long time.
Yeah, and I guess the last moments of just it being you and I and nobody else.
Yikes. There is the John Radcliffe, where your dad was born.
It's
where
true.
you're going to be born.
I didn't really want you to be born here, Crusoe, I'll be honest. I kind of thought that I'd have moved further away from home by the time you were born. But here we are.
Here we are.
Circles.
Circles, exactly. It's all come full circle.
We've arrived.
I wish you could come with me.
I wish I could come with you too. But I gotta sit in the car park because of stupid COVID.
Masks on. Come on then.
I think I can go in a little bit further before I get told to go away. That's it, she's gone inside. I don't know when I'm going to be allowed in, no idea. I just got to wait now. She'll give me a call. Hopefully it'll be a few minutes, it could be a couple of hours. If it's going to be a really long time, then I might have to go home and come back. We'll see. Just sitting and waiting. Well, Tara just texted and she said that there's two ladies in front of her waiting to be induced. And it's going to take a while. The little man is nowhere in sight just yet. We are, fingers crossed, hoping he'll still be born today, but it could be that he is here tomorrow, which would be the 28th and not the 27th of February. I feel a bit shit that I'm not allowed to be in there, to be honest. That's not very cool, is it? It's a shit state of affairs when you can't be with your wife when she's having a baby, your first baby. So I'm going home. You know? Well, that's something that doesn't happen every day, look. Passing a gypsy wagon.
So John left me and headed home to carry on with the house project, while I waited in hospital. So as it turned out, the hospital was super busy. There's a bit of a baby boom going on, with all of the babies conceived in lockdown 1 being born around about now. So it was a long wait, and I did my best to stay occupied. I have been in the hospital now for about, I think it's 2 hours, and I've just been given my own room, which is very nice.
So now I can watch movies. I can phone your dad, who's hopefully painting me a cabinet. And we wait until there's a slot for me to be able to go and get my waters broken and get you on your way. That was embarrassing. I was just filming myself doing my exercises and a lady walked in. I think she thought I was weird. You were moving around so much, little man, you made the machine go a bit crazy. But I missed it again. I think one of your feet is down here. I have now been in the hospital for nearly 5 hours. It's getting rather long-winded.
The sun is setting on the 27th
still we wait.
February, and Crusoe, you are still no closer to being with us. Just been texting with Tara, and she's waiting, and we are waiting. Nothing's happening. Soon though, I hope. So it's been 6 hours. Tara's been in the John Radcliffe Hospital now. She's finally just been seen by a nurse. So I'm getting in the car. Hopefully that means that something's going to start happening. I'm going to drive over to John Radcliffe Hospital, wait in the car park, and hopefully we can start seeing something moving. I don't know. Gosh, I'm knackered and we haven't even started the hard stuff yet, and I'm not even doing it. Finally got here. You're not alone anymore. How's your day been?
Long.
Did you make any videos?
Yes.
Did you? Cool.
I did.
Oh my goodness. You're wired up to all these machines. This is not what we had planned, is it? Not even a little bit.
Okay. What we had planned is to have a baby.
That's true. Yeah. It's gonna happen any minute now.
Any minute now.
Tara's having a cannula put in.
Yeah, I know. Make sure you get in more. I'm gonna have a look at the other
Don't
one.
make Courtney nervous, darling, because she's usually really good at this.
It's boring. Can't you do something already? Can't you just get on with it?
I'm trying.
Crusoe, get on with it.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, buddy.
I don't know what he's up to.
That machine at the back there, that's telling when there's surges. That is the sound of Crusoe's heart. And this is all the surges that Tara's having. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, we've gone 6 o'clock in the morning, and I've been sent out for supplies from the vending machines. It looks like Tara's gonna have to have an epidural pretty soon. Crusoe just doesn't want to come out and play. Not just yet, anyway. We need jealous. What's happening?
We are going to get you out the sunroof, little chap.
Oh gosh.
But nothing's happening, so
Nothing at all.
out the sunroof you come.
We've been stuck in this room for how many hours now?
I
Well, I've been in this hospital for nearly 24.
Yeah, you have. I haven't.
22 hours I've been in this hospital.
So, Crusoe, in around about 1 hour, I think it'll be about 1 hour.
Hopefully, but Mum ate toast, so we might get into trouble.
Yeah, Mum ate toast, so that might mean that you're not going to be with us for another 3 hours.
Yeah.
But it could be in as little as 1 hour. Well, Crusoe, you've been delayed again, which means the earliest you're going to be with us is 1 o'clock this afternoon. So that's in a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours from now. I'm so excited, but look at this. It's blue sky again. Aren't we lucky? I'm just going to go and get Tara an apple from the shop.
Hopefully it's just your baby being active.
Yeah.
But whatever he's up to, he's managed to bump the queue for you. So
Okay, all right, good.
That's fine. Don't worry, you'll
Off she goes.
there. Bye, my love.
Good luck. Love you. This room that we spent so much time in, waiting for Crusoe to arrive. The lights have just gone on. Tara's headed out to have her cesarean. And I've got to get changed into some kit so that I can go in there and watch the little man be born as well. Got some fancy shoes. Oh man, I'm so nervous. I am ready to rock. Oh, one of the midwives just came and knocked on the door to see whether I'm ready. And as she left, she smiled and I said, "Oh, very good, but I feel really nervous."
While John paced the corridors, I was taken into theatre, where I was given a spinal block, and the procedure began. John arrived just in time to see little Crusoe being born.
There we go.
Oh my goodness!
Massive.
Top work. £9.
We are the newbies. I'm Tara and this is John. And this is our little boy Crusoe, who's joined us for the adventure. We spent most of 2020 on the road, starting the year off by getting married in Antarctica. Then COVID hit and travel got tricky, so we built a van and explored 23 European countries before COVID lockdowns finally caught up with us. With a few months left until our little explorer Crusoe joined us, it seemed like an excellent idea to head off to Zimbabwe, Africa, to walk with rhino and elephants. 2020 was epic, and we expect 2021 to be even more exciting. Our journey is just beginning, so do join us. Hit like, please subscribe and turn on notifications. We'd love to have you with us.